welcome to GB Yoga Online with me, Maddie. Today I've got a bedtime morning flow. So something you can literally stick on, don't even really be able to see me, it's very basic stuff. Where you've just woken up, you can stay on your bed and just have a very quick stretch out to set yourself ready for the day. Also incorporating a little bit of a gratitude practice, which I think is a really amazing way to start your day. It means when you get out of bed, you're usually in a pretty good mood, which is what we want. So we're going to start on the back. So wherever you are, whether your legs are bent straight, it does not matter. Maybe bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest or the heart. And taking a moment to connect with ourselves. We've just woken up maybe, so it's the perfect time to check in. How's the body feeling this morning? Did you sleep comfortably? So is your body feeling nice and relaxed? Or maybe you slept awkwardly and you tightened up your shoulder or your neck. So using this flow to just work out any of that tension that may have built while you slept. And just starting to notice your mood. Maybe you're half asleep. Maybe you're really excited for the day ahead. Maybe you have no desire to move or even get out of bed. Maybe you're feeling happy, sad, neutral, content, angry. It doesn't matter, but I want you to just notice. And once you've identified an emotion, ask yourself why you feel that way. Is there a reason? Is there a depth behind that emotion or feeling you're experiencing right now? For me right now, I feel content. There is nothing I am worried about in this moment. I feel connected. I can feel my heart beat. And that always gives me that reassurance that all I have right now is all I need. And as we start to take our breath into deeper spaces in the abdomen, filling our bellies, our rib cages, up into the chest, bringing space around the area of the heart. Start to notice any restrictions in your breath, any resistance. And just use those exhales to let go. And just start to bring a little smile onto your face. And start to think about the things that make you smile. The things that you have gratitude for. So it could be a person you are currently with in your household. It can be a friend that reaches out to you to keep an eye. It could be the fact that you're getting to do yoga from the comfort of your own bed. Whatever that gratitude is, just have it in your mind's thoughts right now. Maybe repeating that gratitude to yourself. Maybe there's a few, and if so, list them all. For me today, my gratitude is the fact that despite currently experiencing lockdown, I have the resources to keep me entertained, to keep me moving, to keep me fed, watered, dry, safe. So I have gratitude for the life that I currently have. I'm not wasting time wishing about the one I might have. Right now, all is well, and I am here. And just laying here for your final few breaths. And then on your next inhale, we'll just interlace the hands, lengthen the legs, take a big, big stretch like you do first thing in the morning. Pointing the toes, squeezing the glutes. bringing the shoulders up to the ears, hugging the belly in, hold that big stretch, and then let it go. And we'll, one by one, just draw the knees into the chest. Hug them in, have a gentle rock side to side on the lower back. And we'll start to come into happy baby. So we're going to grab the outer part of our feet. If you can't quite grab the feet, hug behind the knees. And just start to find some length in your back. And it's so nice doing this if you're in bed on your mattress, because there's not that hard floor beneath you. So maybe rocking side to side where usually you can't. Now we're going to let go of the right foot. Keep the right knee bent, bringing the right foot onto the ground. Now you might want to bring your hands to the back of the left leg, maybe the calf, or maybe you can still grab the foot, but we're going to start to lengthen our left leg. Now it's the morning, your legs might be pretty tight, so keep a slight bend there. Don't need to force anything, but just hug the leg in towards you. Find a point where there is slight resistance, but you're not in total agonizing pain here. And breathe. As your body starts to relax, maybe you can start to take it a little bit deeper. Maybe starting to lengthen your right leg down onto your mattress as well. And then taking a bend into your left leg, straighten the right leg down if you haven't done so already. And with the right hand to the left knee and left arm extended out to the side, just take a nice spinal twist, keeping your left shoulder blade on the ground. And then slowly come back to center. We'll bring the left foot onto the ground, keeping the knee bent, and we'll lengthen our right leg up. Again, either hugging behind back of the thigh, onto the calf, maybe grabbing your foot, and just pulling the leg in. Again, finding that point where you feel some resistance. Doesn't matter if you keep the knee bent at all. Again, don't force it, nice and gentle. Nice, gentle, good morning flow. Maybe if you want to go deeper, starting to lengthen that left leg down. And then beginning to soften into your right knee, bringing the left hand onto the knee, right arm out to the side, and you can take that into your spinal twist. Maybe turning your gaze over to the right. And then as you inhale, come in all the way back to center. Now we'll hug the knees in, and we're going to rock forward and back a few times until you get enough momentum to come all the way up. And we're going to come into a nice seated position. We're going to lengthen the legs in front, hands are going to come either side of the body. And as we inhale, just coming into staff pose, lengthening up. And as you exhale, just lean forward slightly. Now I'm not going for a really big deep stretch. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Just finding a comfortable forward fold. And then slowly coming up, we're going to come into a comfortable seated position. So whether that's crossed leg, whether you keep your legs outstretched, or whether you prefer to kneel, is completely your call. But we're going to start to bring our chin down to our chest. Start to lengthen the back of the neck. Should you wish to get a little bit deeper here, you're more than welcome to bring a bit of weight to the back of the head using the hands. You'll really feel that lengthen out those neck extensors. And then release the hands down, slowly lift the head to center, before continuing to lift the chin up to the ceiling. Bring your teeth and your jaw together, pulling the bottom lip up so you can feel that opening into the throat. And then slowly coming back to centre. Now we're going to bring our hands, or our fingertips, just under our left collarbone, so that clavicle, the bone that kind of sticks out in your chest. You're going to tack the skin down underneath it, so just press in, then pull your head diagonally away. And you'll feel that stretch on the front side of the neck. And then come back to centre, bringing the hands in front of the right collarbone, so just below it, and then pull your head away. And then slowly come back to centre. And we'll take a nice big inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, left hand comes down, and we'll take it over into a side bend. Think about that opening through the side of the waist. If you can get deep onto your elbow, you're welcome to do so, but keep both sit bones grounding down onto the surface below you. We want to keep the chest open, but we're not sticking out the rib cage. We're drawing that front body into the back. Now we're going to walk the hands in front, walk as far away from you as you can, coming all the way over to the other side, back into another side bend. And then walk all the way back in front and fold. And we're going to make our way up. We're going to give these shoulders a nice little bit of a stretch. So reach the arms out either side of you, interlace them behind, and you're going to draw the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Keep the core nice and strong. Take a breath. And then as you inhale, bring the arms all the way up, interlace the hands and reach. And then inhale, open the arms, bring them all the way in front, interlace. Keep the palms together, reach forward, bring your chin to the chest, broaden between the shoulder blades. Then flip the hands over so the palms face away from you. And then slowly come in hands to heart center. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the arms back out. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your right arm underneath the left, crossing the elbows. This might be enough, and if so, hug the elbows here. If you're hugging, just start to round the back, chin to chest. Alternatively, take an eagle arms, bringing the backs of the hands together, or maybe palms can come together. We're going to lift the elbows in front, pull the hands away from you, and just start to broaden between your shoulder blades. So if I was side on, my core is nice and strong. I'm finding length through the back, but I'm just rounding and doming the upper back to bring space there. Keep pulling those hands away, and you'll feel that delicious stretch to the back, into the scapulas, into our traps, maybe into your lat muscles as well. One more breath. And then inhale, lengthen the arms out. And as you exhale, left arm comes underneath the right. Again, maybe you hug the shoulders and round the spine from here. Or maybe take an eagle arms. And if so, the elbows come in front of the face. Pull the hands away, broaden between your shoulders and breathe. And then gently release, give the shoulders a little rock out. We're going to make our way onto all fours. Last little bit. Just say hello to our hips this morning. So we'll bring the left knee forward. Send the right leg back for pigeon. Now again, we're not in a big vinyasa class where we'd have really warmed up here. We're just doing these gentle movements. So maybe staying up on the hands here and just only taking 5 breaths, just checking in with how the hips, the groin, the leg is feeling this morning. Of course, should you wish to fold, take the elbows down, maybe bringing your head down as well. Final 2 breaths. And then coming up onto the hands, we'll tuck the back toes underneath, move through all fours, switching the legs over to come onto the other side. Again, just between 5 and 7 breaths, not that long. Just settle in, start to soften. Last breath. And then slowly making your way out, coming into a kneeling position. And we'll take one final nice big deep stretch, or interlace the hands, reach up, have a little wiggle side to side, take a twist to the left and the right, before bringing your hands down into heart centre. Thank you so much for practicing. And that's a great time if you want to carry on your practice, maybe jump into one of the longer flows now that you're nice and woken up. Let me know how it feels. Namaste.